Hello, welcome back. This weekend I'm going to London. I actually have no time. I need to go to uni now. I've got class for an hour and then I'm just going to walk to the train station and get the train. It's actually only 2 hours from Leeds to London. It's really not that bad. I should go more often, but then every time I go I'm like, oh my god, I'm never coming back. I spend way too much money when I'm here. But yeah, I think it'll be a nice weekend. I don't have like too much planned, which is good, and I don't think we're actually drinking at all, which will be really nice because I won't have any hungover mornings and I'll be able to like actually take advantage of London, maybe go to a couple of museums, go to some markets, stuff like that. I just feel like I don't have everything I need in my suitcase. I'm a really bad packer in winter. I'm completely fine in summer because obviously summer clothes take up next to no room, and like bikinis and stuff, you can stuff everything you own into a tiny suitcase. But in winter, I'm so bad at packing. I don't have a coat packed with me. That's fine, I can just like borrow one. I hope. Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk into the lecture hall with my big fuck off suitcase. I mean, I say big, it's literally a carry-on. Get over yourself. Right, I need to go. Bye. Good morning. Please ignore my hair, I haven't touched it. I knew I forgot something. I forgot my like satin bonnet, so I have to sleep with my hair like this, like a big pineapple on my head, so that it doesn't get all frizzy. It's still gonna get really frizzy. Let me catch you up on what I've been up to. Last night we went out for Chinese food, but it was like, right, I've never had like proper authentic Chinese food. All I've had is like Western Chinese food, the gloopy sugary sauces, salted chili chips, that type of thing. But we went to this restaurant called Tofu Vegan. It was like an all vegan Chinese food, but like authentic Chinese food place. It was so nice. Oh my god, I can't even describe to you, the flavors were so good. This morning we got up and went to Pilates, like reformer Pilates, which I've never done before. It was my first class. It was very like slow, not intense class, which to be fair probably was good for my first class, just to get used to using the machines and stuff. But it was not like a sweaty workout or anything, but it was a nice way to get moving on a Saturday morning. I'm just getting ready now. We're gonna go to Shoreditch and do some vintage shopping. I don't know if I'm really gonna buy anything, to be honest, just because I really don't need anything. Well, there's a few things I could yeah, potentially buy. It depends how good the shops are. If they're way better than the ones in Leeds and I do see stuff I like, then I will take advantage of it. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. I forgot my water spray as well, and I don't have any hair products with me. This is the issue with having curly hair. It's a nightmare when you travel because you can't bring all your shit with you. Okay, we can work with this. I'll get some water in my hands and give it a scrunch. Right, let me show you my outfit because I got a new dress. I got that on Vinted. I've been really into Vinted recently. Normally I'm a Depop girl, but recently I've been loving Vinted. It's a lot cheaper. So I got this little like cargo dress. It kind of looks a wee bit dungaree with these things. I basically just wanted like a nice long dress for winter that you can wear leggings and stuff under. I don't have leggings under it today because I haven't bought any yet. I've just got tights and then leg warmers on. And yeah, I'm just gonna wear them with a big chunky pair of trainers, and I don't have a jacket, so I'm gonna need to steal one. I'm on the lookout today for a nice long skirt, like this kind of style, for the same reason, so I can wear leggings and stuff under it for winter.
Yeah, apparently it's really hot.
That one is not spicy.
We need to wait till it's bubbling.
Let's see, I think so, yeah, I think it's
And you can use the tongs. Here. Oh my god. Okay, put it in the broth. I need to see this in action.
Turn it first.
How long does it say?
3 minutes.
Okay.
It feels like something's happening. I don't think it's 3 minutes.
No, I think it was only seconds or something. Wait, pull it out. Yeah, that's cooked. Yeah. There's my little tofu floating. Let's get some veg.
Oh my god, it's so nice. Yeah, I haven't tried the tofu yet. It's really good. Have you had both broths? I'm gonna go on the other one now. We're going to dip it in the yeah, I remember. So good. I've been awful at keeping you guys up to date. I'll be perfectly honest, I am the most paranoid person in busy cities especially, but also just in general. When I'm walking around London, I am constantly convinced that I'm either gonna get mugged, stabbed, or I don't know, I feel like I'm constantly on edge. Check my belongings constantly, and I don't keep anything in my pocket. I don't know, I'm just like, I'm scared to even take my phone out. Like when I do take my phone out, if I need directions or I need to call someone or something, like I literally won't take it out unless I have to, and then if I have to, I grip it with two hands to make sure like no one can snatch it out of my hands. I feel like I've just watched too many documentaries about stuff in cities like that. So yeah, if I can't even get my phone out, you can imagine what I'm like trying to get a camera out. It's not a thing. I don't know how people do it in London. Surely your camera just gets snatched off you straight away. Do you know what? I go through phases in my head with London. Like I'm very 50-50. I can't make my mind up about it. There's times like today, nice Sunday afternoon stroll down Portobello Road, like getting your nice coffee, getting your nice tray bake, like doing some vintage shopping, going to the markets, going to the charity shops, talking to like the little independent shop owners and like having nice conversations with people. And there's times I'm like, oh my god, this is just so nice. But then there's other times, like on Saturday I went to Shoreditch and did you hear that? I think that was Phil. Yeah, it was in Shoreditch. The crowds of people, like everything was really overstimulating. Every shop you go into was just rammed with like blaring music. All the cafes were like queued out the door. It was just so overwhelming, and I was like, I could not want this less right now. At times like that I'm like, no, I really appreciate my little quiet life. I do not need the London life whatsoever. And oh my god, last night, so I met my two friends from Dublin, Emma and Alex. I hadn't seen them in ages. So nice to see them. went out for a few drinks, and then we were going out for dinner, and we were at this bar before going out for dinner. There were no tables left inside, there was no tables outside, but the guy, like the security guy, said we could basically take our drinks round the front and just set them on like this little ledge. So we were basically out at the very front of the pub, literally just like stood on the street. So we were just chilling, enjoying our drinks, and literally out of nowhere these two guys across the road chuck 2 fireworks straight at us, like straight at the pub. It was fucking terrifying. Luckily it like bounced off the curb, moved into the middle of the road, and then because it was going off, it was like spinning round really fast. No one knew where it was gonna like it was like sparkling, and then no one knew what direction it was gonna go off in, so it was like hard to know what to do or like where to run, because you don't want to run and it ended up going in that direction. Luckily it didn't go off in the direction of the pub, it kind of went like up the street, but like literally 2 inches in a different direction it would have hit a car, or like 2 inches in the other direction it would have hit us. It was fucking terrifying. So like it happened one time, then it happened another time, we were like fuck this, and then she ran to the restaurant. Yeah, I think times like that I'm just a bit like it's not for me. Although the restaurant we went to, I think I got a few clips of it last night, the hot pot place, it was so good. It's called the Happy Lamb. Highly recommend. I've never been to anything like that before in my life. I don't think they have anything. Actually, I think there is one in Leeds, but it's like not very vegan friendly, and there's definitely not anything like that in Belfast. Oh my god, also, anytime I tell this to people, they don't believe me. Every time I come here and I go on the tube, actually I don't even think I need to go on the tube, I think it's just anytime I come here, but I always get black snot. If that's what's up my nose, imagine what it's doing to my skin. And like I always break out and get really congested skin when I'm in London, so I think I would hate it if I lived here, to be honest. Oh my god, I also have this really irrational fear. Right, it's so weird. If I'm on the tube and the tube isn't busy, I don't get this at all, like it doesn't even cross my mind. But for some reason, when I'm on a busy tube, you know, like really busy, like rush hour, everyone's pressed up against each other type of busy, and it's really sweaty and gross. I have this really irrational fear every time I'm on a busy tube, where I convince myself there's gonna be like a delay or a hold up or an issue somewhere in front of us, and that's gonna be me for the next 2 hours. I just sit there being like, no, this is it, I know this is it, I'm gonna be sat here for 2 hours, no service, don't have my book with me. I don't know why, it's all that goes through my head. I'll stop shit talking London because I actually do have a really good time here every time I come. Yeah, I'm just speaking my thoughts, weighing up the pros and cons in my head, you know? Anyway, I was gonna watch an episode of The Crown, but I think I'm just gonna read some of my book, to be honest. I'm reading How to Kill Your Family. I'm enjoying it a lot so far, but it's taken me so long to get to where I am in it. I think I'm only 30% of the way through, and I've literally been reading it for more than a month, which is pretty poor from me, considering I'm meant to be reading 1 book a month. But I'm going to try and get a good chunk of it read now. It's not a reflection on the book, by the way, how slow I've been reading it. I just haven't been dedicating the time to it. Unfortunately, the only time I've been reading is like on bus journeys, and my bus journeys are about 5 minutes long, so yeah, it doesn't really add up to much. Hello, I'm back in Leeds. I apologise for the severe lack of getting my camera out whilst in London. I was going to do this outro yesterday, but I had a terrible day yesterday. You know, just one of those really bad mental health days. Like, I think it was a combination of burnout, my period coming, and just like, I don't know, just a really grim, depressing day. A bit of seasonal depression sprinkled in there maybe. Yeah, I barely got out of bed. I was catastrophizing everything in my head. I was getting overwhelmed by the tiniest things. Like, I spent the whole day crying in bed pretty much and reading my book. But I did finish my book, so there was one positive that came out of the day. It was How to Kill Your Family. It was really good, I enjoyed it. There was a bit of a twist at the end, which was, yeah, it was good. I mean, I wasn't blown away by it or anything, but it was a nice book. My next one I'm reading is On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. It's been highly recommended by so many people, but apparently isn't the happiest of things to read. Apparently it's a bit sad. I don't know if I'm screwing myself over a little bit by reading that in my current mental state. I don't know, we'll see. I might have to switch it up if I find it's a bit too much. I thought I'd just end the vlog by doing a little London haul, show you some things that I picked up while I was there. I did show you when I was trying on the sunglasses in that shop and I couldn't decide for ages. I ended up going for these ones. They're so cool. Although I wish I was one of those girls that could wear sunglasses throughout the whole of winter, and every time I'm in London I convince myself that that could be me, because it's always sunny there even when it's cold. But Surprise, surprise, Leeds is grey today, as it is every other single day. It's the same as Belfast as it is in Leeds, like it's just always grey. And I feel like you look like a bit of a tit walking around in sunglasses, but I'll save them for the next sunny day that we get. Who knows when that'll be. I picked up some things in Weekday that I will show you now. Weekday is like my go-to if I want to buy new stuff on the high street. A lot of their things are made out of like recycled fabrics, and I know they are pricier, but their stuff is good quality. Like I would tend to get my trousers from there, you know, like nice, good fitting, like just good quality trousers, like Jerv Avenue kind of vibes, you know what I mean? They're just really good quality. I'll show you the ones these are the ones I got in London at the weekend. They're just like black tailored trousers. They're like baggy. I don't really know if you can see them properly on camera. And then I also got this little top. It's like a little mesh top with flared sleeves and these cool rhinestones on it. I got these really cute earmuffs. Look how big they are. I'm obsessed with, actually I'm gonna wear these today. Yeah, I am obsessed with them. I've been wanting earmuffs for a while now, so I'm really happy I found a pair that I love. And last but not least, I got a puffer coat. Do you remember in the last vlog I was talking about how my puffer coat was in bits and I needed a new one? Oh sorry, I'm wrecking the place. And I needed a new one, but I was gonna wait till next winter because I thought there's no point buying one while I'm in Leeds. That one will do me for this winter. And then I walked into Weekday, and in the men's section, this really nice coat. It's everything I've ever wanted in a puffer coat. It's got a hood. I've always wanted a puffer coat with a hood and you never see them. Yeah, I walked in and it was in the men's section on sale for £30. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get it. It's very similar to my old one, like same kind of boxy shape, like oversized boxy shape, but it's a really nice blue colour and it's kind of like matte. Like it's not shiny like my last one, and it's got a hood. I just love it. I'm actually gonna wear it today along with my fluffy earmuffs. And yeah, that's everything I bought whilst in London. I've got class now, so I've got to go, but thank you so much for watching the vlog and I'll see you next week. Bye!